Alright, let's talk about Sunday's races.
It sure feels goodbye, no looking back. You and I were on the attack, full speed ahead, running to the sunset. Such a different feeling, both of us believing we can make it better. Together we can show the world what we can do. You are next to me and I'm next to you, pushing on through until the battle's won. No one's gonna give nothing to us. Into each other we put our trust. Standing united after the fight. All alone we will never be. The two of us are holding the key. We see today a world we couldn't see. Before I say goodbye to you, one more last fist bump.
Hey, what's up, Mooch Crew? It's Alan Moochill here, and welcome to the 2018 Memorial Day Racing Weekend Review. Okay, now I have my notes up. I am ready to go. And it's time to talk about the races that we saw on May 27th, 2018. So, we're going to, as always, start with the Monaco Grand Prix. Without further delay, let's see how this weekend's racing stacked up. So, the big day of racing on Sunday began in Monaco with the Monaco Grand Prix. And every single year, I have a knack for missing the Monaco Grand Prix. And it's always something. Always something. I swear on my life. Every single year, something has to happen. Okay, so this year, I woke up early, like 4:30 in the morning. Thinking, the race is going to probably start at like 5 in the morning, and I'll probably be able to get some sleep before Indy comes on. No. Fell asleep, woke up at 1:11 p.m., and watched the rest of Indianapolis 500 online. Yeah, that was fantastic. Anyway, my pick to win this race was Daniel Ricciardo. Well, got it right. Got one out of 3 right. Well, then again, I did get 1 out of 3 right last year, so it means nothing. So anyway, when the lights went out in Monaco, go Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen would get 2 spots up to position 18. He would be starting in the back of the field. Then he would get all the way up to. Then 4 laps later, he would get up to 17th. And then there was on lap 6, we would get a 10-second stop and go penalty for Sirotkin for not having his wheels fitted properly, apparently. Verstappen would get up to P14 on lap 7. Then Lance Stroll would go into the pits for repairs. Then Lewis Hamilton pits on lap 12. Brandon Hartley would be looked at for a speeding penalty on pit road, which apparently I thought you couldn't do in F1 and IndyCar. Then on lap 16, Sebastian Vettel pits, and the Red Bull team responds by bringing Ricciardo into the pits. He goes in first. He goes out first. Then, yeah, Hartley would get a 5-second penalty for speeding on pit road, which apparently I thought you couldn't do in F1 again. Then on lap 28, Daniel Ricciardo would lose power, and this would allow Sebastian Vettel to come right up and go after him. Then on lap 28, Daniel Ricciardo starts to lose power. Oh boy. it would remain uneventful until lap 53 when Fernando Alonso got a DNF. And then it would remain uneventful from there until Brandon Hartley and Charles Leclerc would make contact with each other. Leclerc got into the back of Hartley. We went up and over. We're bringing up. This brought out a virtual safety car. I don't know how that works in F1. Like, I don't. So, but anyway, Van Dorn goes down pit road, and then when they go back to racing, Van Dorn emerges, and gets between Sebastian Vettel and Daniel Ricciardo. So that allows Daniel Ricciardo to drive away despite having an awful car, despite having a car with power loss, and then Daniel Ricciardo wins by 7 seconds over Sebastian Vettel. But, well, that was bad. Ricciardo led every single lap, but, you know, I kind of expected that from Formula 1. What did you want? Honestly, did you expect anything else? It honestly, that was just honestly a mess. That was a mess, And that's something I don't get. How is F1 so popular? Can someone tell me what you guys see in Formula 1? Because I'm sorry, I knocked my headphones off. I don't see it. But hey, I'm 1 for 1 on the day. Well, let's move on to number 2 on the day. Alright, so this year, the Indianapolis 500, I am happy to report, once again, did not disappoint. So my pick was Will Power. My pick to win this race was Will Power. How did my pick do? I'll get to that in a moment. But here's some stats that I want you guys to think about. There were 7 yellow flags for 41 laps. There were 30 lead changes for 15 among 15 drivers. Yeah, that's pretty competitive. So Ed Carpenter would start on the pole with a speed of 229.6 miles per hour. He would be on the front row with Will Power. And I forgot who started third, but that's just me. Okay, anyway, so the green flag would fly and Ed Carpenter would take off and lead the first 30 laps. The first lead change would not come until lap 31 when Joseph Newgarden led. And then Spencer Pigot would take the lead on lap 32 and lead until lap 34. Ed Carpenter would take the lead back on lap 35 and it would remain uneventful until the first caution on lap 47 when Takuma Sato and James Davidson crashed into each other, ending the day of the defending champion, Takuma Sato. So Ed Carpenter comes down pit road, giving the lead to Zach Clayman DeMello on lap 51. Clayman DeMello would lead until lap 55. When Ed Carpenter takes the lead back on lap 56, he leads until lap 62. Caution flag comes out on lap 58 for Ed Jones making contact with the wall. Then Tony Kanaan would take the lead on lap 63 and lead until lap 64. Ed Carpenter would take the lead back on lap 65 when we hit our third yellow flag on the day, courtesy of Danica Patrick crashing into the wall. Rest in peace, Danica Patrick's racing career. You never want someone to crash, but when you expect it, I didn't even expect Danica Patrick to crash out of the Indy 500. That just goes to show you always have to expect the unexpected, I guess. Anyway, Tony Kanaan would take the lead back on lap 73, and he would lead all the way to lap 89. Ed Carpenter would take the lead back on lap 90 and lead until lap 91. And then I'm guessing a round of pit stops happened because after Ed Carpenter pits, I think, Will Power takes the lead on lap 92 and leads until lap 94. Then Oriol Servia leads. And then Sebastian Bourdais takes the lead. And then Graham Rahal leads from lap 97 to lap 105. He pits. Zach Clayman DeMello takes the lead back on lap 106 and leads until lap 107. He pits. Will Powers to the lead after the green flag cycle on lap 108. He leads until lap 128. The only event that I have listed here is a DNF for Kyle Kaiser on lap 110 with a mechanical issue. Then Ryan Hunter-Reay takes the lead on lap 129, so I'm guessing another round of green flag pit stops, maybe? I don't know here, but anyway. Sebastian Bourdais takes the lead on lap 130 and leads until lap 132. Then Joseph Newgarden takes the lead. Yeah, the defending Indy 500 champion. No, not the defending Indy 500 champion. Defending IndyCar champion. That's what I meant. Takuma Sato was the 500 winner. I am dumb. Anyway, Joseph Newgarden, the Verizon IndyCar Series champion, defending champ by the way, takes the lead on lap 133, leads until lap 134, when Graham Rahal takes the lead on lap 135. 2 laps later, the caution flag flies again on lap 137 when Sebastian Bourdais makes contact with the wall. So on the restart, you got Alexander Rossi flying through the field on the outside. Carlos Munoz takes the lead on lap 138, leads until lap 140. Will Power takes the lead on lap 141. 4 laps later, the yellow flag flies again on lap 145 when Helio Castroneves hits the wall. So the green flag would fly once again, and then there would be another yellow flag. Yellow flag number 6 comes out on lap 154 when Sage Kiram hits the wall, ending his day. So Ed Carpenter would get the lead back on lap 171 and would lead until lap 172. Then he pits. Alexander Rossi leads lap 173 and then pits. Simon Pagenaud leads lap 174, then he pits. Carlos Munoz leads lap 175, then he pits. Oriol Servia leads from lap 176 to lap 170. Leads until lap 177, pits. Robert Wickens would leave on lap 178 and would lead until lap 179. Then he pits. Oriol Servia takes the lead back. Actually, I don't think Oriol Servia pitted. I know Wickens pitted. But anyway, Oriol Servia... Yeah, Servia did pit on 177. Okay, gotcha. Anyway, Oriol Servia leads on lap 180, leads until lap 192. Then the yellow flag would fly on lap 187 when Tony Kanaan hits the wall, ending his day. So then you got to restart on lap 190. On lap 193, green flag flies. Oriol Servia gets passed up by Justin Wilson. So yeah, the late Justin Wilson's brother, Stephen Wilson. He drives away and would lead until lap 195 when he pits. Will Power takes the lead on lap 196, never looks back, and finally, after years of trying, years of frustration, he wins the Indy 500. So now that puts me at 2 for 2 on the day. Yes! So at this point, I was pretty much flipping out over that one. It was so awesome to see Will Power win that race. It was great. And I was worried about Rossi for a moment there, honestly, because there were some restarts where he was making a lot of moves and got up to 3rd. And then, he was on his way to 2nd place when Ed Carpenter actually held him off. I was just like, wow! That was a great race. I'm not gonna lie, the Indy 500 was the greatest race on the day. And I am happy to report that it did not disappoint again. Well, now hopefully next year, we get to see a better show. Because, you always want the Indy 500 to top itself. Alright, one more race to go. And we're going to talk about that next. Before I move on to the Coca-Cola 600, I would like to tell you all that I am, once again, extremely happy to report that the NASCAR Salutes games were beautiful. In fact, you're going to see a lot of them, no, more like all of them, running right across your screen right now. Literally had to go to Google and screenshot them. Like, yeah, so images courtesy of Google, disclaimer. And they're being used for review purposes, so there you go. So, teams that brought them include Brad Keselowski, J.J. Yeley, Chase Elliott, Eric Almirola, Ty Dillon, Brad Keselowski, and others. There's like Ryan Newman, Kyle Larson, Jimmy Johnson, Kyle Busch, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Cole Witt, Martin Truex Jr., Casey Kane, Alex Bowman, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. A lot of teams brought them their American Salute schemes, and hopefully that is some. And hopefully we get to see the same schemes again next year, or at least the same number of teams, if not all of them, run American Salute schemes next year. All right, now let's move on to talking about the actual racing product. So the final race on the day was the Coca-Cola 600. I picked Chase Elliott to win, and how did I do? My driver finished 11th, a lap down. All right, time to talk about it. So once again, there were 11 yellow flags for 54 laps. There were 9 lead changes among, ready for this, 4 fucking drivers! 4 drivers! Yeah, real competition right there! Alrighty. So how did this happen? Let's see here, So, the green flag flies and Kyle Busch starts on the pole and, oh, there he goes. He's driving away. Okay, and then Kyle Busch goes on to win stage 1. Okay. Remain calm. There's only 450 miles to go. There's still 300 laps. There's still 450 miles to go. There's no reason to get mad at this point. He wins stage 1. There's no way he stays out front. Oh, nope, never mind. He's going on to win stage 2. Well, we're halfway through the race. There's still 300 miles to go. Maybe he'll start sucking in the nighttime. No, he goes on to win stage number 3. Oh, great. I'm starting to get pissed off. Wait, there's still 150 miles to go. Clearly he can't go on and win the race. It just won't happen. Oh, nope, never mind. He's won this race. That was trash. That Coca-Cola 600 was complete and utter trash. Race leaders. We have Kyle Busch leading 377 laps. Not as bad as Martin Truex Jr. in 2016, but I saw shades of 2016. Joey Logano led 12 laps. Denny Hamlin led 9 laps. Brad Keselowski led 2 laps. Never mind the fact that Kevin Harvick got taken out because of an accident. Never mind defending race winner Austin Dillon had an accident. Never mind that William Byron had a crash. Never mind that J.J. Yeley was out because of a fuel pump. Never mind that Matt DiBenedetto got taken out because of an oil leak. Never mind that Ryan Blaney had his day in thanks to his engine. Kyle Busch won this race, and it was boring. It was shit. I practically blew up on Twitter about it. In fact, I'll actually read you one of my tweets. Alright, so this is what I said on Twitter. 13 hours ago on Twitter, I said, bad news for everyone, Kyle Busch is winning this race, we're doomed. Then, 13 hours ago, well, actually, I should say a few hours later, I said this. The Coca-Cola 600 is a pile of shit. There have been no passes for the lead. It's 2016 all over again, and I'm really getting pissed off. Well, I'm getting really pissed off. I am pissed off about that race. Kyle Busch winning at every track. Okay, I get it. You have Kyle Busch winning at every single track now. Well, wait until we get to that Roval that I refuse to acknowledge ever. And you're looking at a historical moment. Is it great from a historical standpoint? Yes. Does this give a reason to put Kyle Busch in the Hall of Fame? Yes. Does that mean I will? Does that mean I like Kyle Busch? No. Does that mean I thought the race was good? Hell fucking no! That race was shit! There was hardly any passing. All of the action was behind the leader, and you could not, if you even had got a sniff of the lead, good luck trying to pass Kyle Busch. You weren't doing it. 4 different leaders, the same as 2016. The race winner leading 300 plus laps. It was 2016 all over again. Remember how I gave so much praise to the All-Star race in the Memorial Day Racing Weekend review? I mean, the Memorial Day Racing Weekend preview? And how I said that I expected this race to be trash? Oh, I got one thing right! I got one thing right! I was hoping for something, anything, a late race caution to bunch him back up. Hell, I would have even taken a phantom debris caution, anything to make that race competitive. But, you know, you couldn't. And now we're never going to hear the end of it. Because now the Kyle Busch fans are going to be bragging about, my driver's the only one that's won at every single track. Wait until that Roval, guys. Wait until that Roval. Because I'm going to laugh at you all when you realize that he ain't winning there. And if he does, I will get pissed off. I mean extremely pissed off. Because chances are there's probably going to be no passing. So, yeah, that's going to do it for this video. I think I let my steam off. What a pile of shit the NASCAR race was. Hey, NASCAR! Bring back the All-Star package! But this time but don't use the restrictor plates! Ugh, I swear on my life. I said that in the review video. They should have brought back that All-Star package without the restrictor plates, but no! We're gonna keep the current one. And look at what we got. A pile of shit. We didn't get anything competitive out of that. I hope that whoever buys NASCAR fixes the problems that we have with the sport. All right, sorry. I'm still angry over last night's race because of how boring it was and how awful it was. That was just like a 2 out of 10. Honestly, negative, maybe even negative because of how bad it was and how uncompetitive it was. I love how everybody says, 9 cars finished on the lead lap. And if there wasn't stage racing, probably everybody would have been a lap down. Everybody would have been at least 1 lap down. And we're going to Pocono next week. And that track is shitty too. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. So my question for you and everybody in the comment section is, what was your favorite race on the day? Mine, personally, was the Indianapolis 500. Again, it always is my favorite race. Don't get me wrong, I do love NASCAR, but when I'm having to constantly complain about how uncompetitive each and every single race is, it starts to get annoying. I start to get annoyed. Will I remain a NASCAR fan? Yes. Will I continue to love NASCAR? Yes. Will I call out the bullshit? Yes. Will I be happy that I have to call out bullshit? No. But anyway, thank you guys for watching so much. That's going to do it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you haven't yet, make sure you ring that notification bell so that way you get notified of all my uploads, whatever, and whenever they come out. Follow me on social media. All my social media handles in the description down below. But if you don't want to read them there, I got them for you. That's Snapchat and Instagram at Alan_M00CH. Twitter and Tumblr at SonicFan1750. Hey, did you know I have Twitch? Well, I do. I live stream on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And though I am looking at a schedule change. That's Alan_M00CH. Spelled the same way as my Snapchat and my Instagram. And subscribe to all my friends. Links to their channels in the description down below. And join my Discord. The invite to my Discord server is in the description down below as well. Alright, that'll do it for this video. Don't forget to keep on dancing. Move your feet to the beat. Hey, remember, until we get done Portland, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys in my next video. Here comes the outro. Break it down now.